Hi guys, this is Hennessy and this is week 1 of being on testosterone. So this is probably going to be a shorter video. I didn't really do much today, so there isn't really going to be any like filler content or anything. I think I just want to go over the process of actually taking my T-shot and kind of give like maybe a little bit of a tutorial. I did record that. And I think I want to just really quick just talk about my experience so far. So I have noticed small changes, very small changes, nothing like super like, oh my god, it's the testosterone yet. I have noticed I've been more high energy, and I don't think that that is because of the testosterone itself, but I think that my mood is better and I'm more high energy because I'm actually finally starting to transition, and I think that's what's making me more high energy, more happy, and more out there, I guess. And as far as changes caused by the testosterone, the only thing so far is my appetite. Oh my god, I'm so hungry all the time. I'm very hungry. And I will say, like, I am very sweaty. I've been very sweaty, but I don't think that that's the testosterone. I have a feeling that it's just because of the heat, because it is very hot outside right now. But anyways, I think that this is just going to be a small little update video, nothing too long or nothing as long as last week, but I did want to get this video in because I do want this to be a weekly thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that my tutorial is not too vague or hard to follow, because I'm very bad at giving instructions, and my instructions may be very vague, but I still hope you can learn something from my video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you. So just a quick disclaimer ahead of time, I am not a medical professional, nor should you take my advice instead of a doctor or a professional. This is just me going through my process, but yeah. So what I'm doing right here is preparing an alcohol swab and getting ready to sanitize the rubber stopper on the actual vial, because if you don't sanitize it, the actual testosterone can get contaminated, and that would be very bad. So yeah, that's just me cleaning it up, making sure it's properly sanitized. And this is the needle I will be using, and that is the syringe. So after you unwrap everything, you take your capped needle and you screw it onto your syringe like that. Not too hard, just enough to where it's secure. And then in one swift motion, you take the cap off like that. So after you get that put together, what you're going to do is you are going to draw air into the needle that is the same amount of the milligrams that you're taking. So for me, it's 0.3. And you just want to draw that right amount of air in, and this is what it looks like on my syringe, but it might be different on yours. So after that, what you're going to do is you are going to put the needle through the rubber stopper, and then you are going to push the air through the plunger into the vial. Make sure you're on a flat surface when you do this. Once all that air is pushed out, you're going to take your needle at an angle, and you are going to draw up the amount that you need. For me, it's 0.3 milligrams, but for you, it might be different. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that, and if there's a little bit of air in the syringe, you should take up a little bit more than you need, and then just push that extra back into the vial. When you're drawing this up, if there are still little air bubbles, you should flick the side of the syringe gently until the air bubbles go away. When you're done drawing that up, you're going to put the cap back on the needle, and then you're just going to unscrew it so that you can get a new needle, and you're going to get that used needle and put it in your sharps container, which is off screen for me, my bad. Once you do that, you just get your dose and you set it aside for now. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm kind of getting a feel for where I'm going to actually inject the testosterone. And then I get my syringe with a new needle and I just open that up, and it's the same process as the first needle. You take it with the cap on, you screw it on, then you just pop the cap off when you're ready to use it. But for now, I set it aside, and this is what I'm using the second alcohol swab for. When you get your alcohol swab, you rub down your area so that you can sanitize it and make sure that it's nice and clean, and you wait until it dries. So you're going to see right now that oh well, this is me popping off the cap, and you're going to see right here I'm making sure that it's dry. I forgot for a second. Do as I say, not as I do. But anyways, you get your needle, you put it at a 90-degree angle, and then you just put it in and you inject very slowly. Because it is oil-based, it's not going to let you inject fast. So you get that injection done. Just take a deep breath. It doesn't hurt that bad. But yeah, when you're done with that, you just pop it right out. Well, not pop it right out. Rather, you take it out slowly and you set your needle aside. And if you bleed a little, don't worry, you probably just nicked a capillary. Not too serious, but you get your gauze and you hold it down for a couple seconds. You should be holding it down anyways, but anyways, you hold it down for a couple of seconds. Make sure that it's not bleeding anymore. And then once you're sure that you're not bleeding anymore, you take that gauze pad away and you apply your Band-Aid. So now you're going to take that needle that you just used, put the cap right back on, and then you're going to put that away in your sharps container. And then you're done. That's pretty much it. So I hope this helped.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.